Oh, well, hi, and we're going to have a quick look at false favourites and what that actually means. I think we've got a situation where I've put in the newsletter Songram as a possible false favourite, and I suppose I want to try and go into seeing how that might have played out. So we'll have a quick look at Songram in the 5:45 at Kempton, and we can see that it went from 6 through to about 4 this morning with virtually no volume. And then we saw this morning a drift on the marketplace out to about 4.5, 5. But it's come in a lot since then, and some large bets of 750 and 1,000 have come on at around about 3.75. And if we look at the chart, the table here, we can see what's been laid at what prices. We can see actually that there's it's down at the bottom end, and 2,419 and 4,600 are some of the biggest numbers, and they're down the bottom here, and that's where he's trading at the moment. Now, the other way to look at a horse is to look at its odds. How much money has been laid on the horse, and this is the betting summary volume. That's the amount. All those numbers there added up make 33,000, and 86 or 87,000 is the total matched on this event. So on the 5:45 at Kempton. So what we can see is that more than a third of a third of that would be 99. The total would be 99,000. So more than a third has been placed on a horse, which is 3.7 on Betfair, which I would say is quite a decent slug, and means that there has been a lot of money coming for this horse. And the money coming for this horse in the last few minutes, we're 17:38, 7 minutes to go. We'll see lots more coming in, but we're seeing it sitting there. So the next thing we'll see is this money that's come in, and it's not very much, only 33,000, considering we're going to see somewhere around about 300,000-400,000 coming on that race, and we've already seen, since I've shown you that, 101. Is this a false favourite, i.e. is it going to now begin to turn, and the only reason it has had money on it is because there's been a few people with not huge amounts of money going for it, or is this a strongly backed favourite? Now, the other one in the race that is interesting is another newcomer from Richard Hughes with Shane Kelly on board. And we look at that now, and we can see that this horse has, initially, you don't really look at this, but it's not been very well fancied early in the morning, so it's pretty much the opposite to Songram. Then it's had a sort of bit of an up and downer, and it's a bit average. Some decent money coming in just recently, hasn't really changed the price of the horse, but we are looking at a horse that's a 5.5, and it's only taken 20,000. Now I suppose that's about right, but maybe a little bit too small for my liking. So not a huge amount on Charles Arthur, and again, this one looks as if the last 5 minutes will be very interesting. So we're really focusing on the front two here, and we're waiting for some movement. And actually, there was quite a big movement there, 3.75 to 3.5. So we should start seeing, quite a big bet there. £1,500 has made the horse go in from 3.8 to 3.5. So I'm now waiting for the next bet to come in to confirm if that coming down to 3.4, 3.3. And that would tell me then that this is a well-backed favourite. And if that happens, Charlie Arthur will start drifting. The simulation will continue to drift. That movement with Songram, no, and actually completely the opposite. It's now drifting badly, and that tells me that the money coming in now in the last 5 minutes, which is what I was talking about, is thinking that this is a false favourite. It's not really. It's being backed on the basis of reputation, and it shouldn't be a short. And now we're seeing 4.2, 4.3. So this is when you really want to be saying, okay, if I can get it around about 4.1, 4.0, I'll lay that horse. I'm going to do it myself because I'm talking to you. if I'm talking to you, I can't really trade without losing my train of thought or getting beat. And I'm not going to be able to watch the video now because I haven't got a fiver on it. And I don't really want to start backing it now. I would have been on it at 4.10, now I'm 5. So this is a definite false favourite. It was backed in with little money. There was very little to go on to say that it was head and shoulders above the rest and should have been favourite. See now Charles Arthur coming in. That's the main one that they're backing now with spade loads of money. Spade loads of money going on to Charles Arthur here. Let's just see what's gone on in the last few minutes. All this money here has gone on. So 50, 100,000 has gone on. Yeah, 50,000 or so has gone on. So we've got 382,000. 90 odd of it is with Charles Arthur or Charlie Arthur. Big time movement on it in this last few minutes. And if it goes in much more, it will be pretty amazing. But we can see that Songram is drifting.